Hey y'all, welcome back. It's Anita with a currently inked video for the month of April. My March was a little rough. I wasn't feeling the vibe, even though it went well with the pens, so I made sure I fixed it for this month. Let's get into it. First up is my Laban 325 in the color Sakura. I love this pen. It's so pretty and pink and girly. It just it just says spring and summer to me, especially spring. It's just so pretty. And it's got a broad nib. If I didn't say that, I just kind of got focused on the color. Yes, and it is currently inked. That's what we're doing with Diamine Cashmere Rose. It's from the 2023 Inkment calendar. And can I tell you that I forgot I had this ink? I saw it in someone else's video. I wish I could remember who, because I saw it a couple of times, like during the course of March when I was thinking about April. And I saw the ink and I was like, wow, that's pretty. Do I have that ink? I think I have that. Yeah. But when I swatched it last year in December or maybe even November, it didn't impress me like that. I guess I was not in the pinky state of mind. But yeah, I saw it and I said, that's really pretty. I think I could write with that. And so I put it in this pen and we'll see how it goes. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. It is Diamine Cashmere Rose in my Laban 325 in Sakura. Up next is something I've never used. I've only had it for close to a year. It is a Hongdian 920. It has a medium nib. It's white and rose gold, and it's just so bright. I wanted brightness after being in the dark. It is currently inked, and I'm going to say it badly, and I apologize in advance. I did not learn French. Herbin, Corail de Tropiques. I learned Spanish. I had 4 years of Spanish and I spoke Spanish to people. So I'm better at Spanish than French. I was around French, but I did not learn French. I picked a little up, but it's one of those things. It's on my list. Anyway, it'll come in handy with these fountain pen inks. Don't you think so? There's so many that seem to have French names. Anyway, yes, I love the color. I haven't used it since I first got it. It's been several months. Like, I think I probably got it in the summer last year. And it's just like a nice coral, and it's so pretty. And my daughter picked this one out for this pen. I picked out most of the inks. I've got 11 pens this month because I just need a whole spring vibe. And there were a few that she picked out for me. I told her I wanted to do it with her just so I could get look at my inks through someone else's filter, but she was busy. So I did most of it, and then she did a few, and this was one of them. I like it. My Hongdian 920 with Herbin Corail de Tropiques. Up next is my TWSBI. Can't not have a TWSBI. TWSBI Eco. It's got a broad nib, rose gold finishes on this white pen, and it is currently inked with an ink I've never used. I only purchased it because I wanted something fall-like. It is Esterbrook Shimmer Tangerine. And I went back and forth, like, do I want a shimmery orange ink? Did I really? But evidently I did because I got it. But I never did use it. I swatched it and that was the end of it until my daughter picked it out to go into this pen. And I'm glad she did. It's nice and bright. This Eco has a broad nib so it can handle the shimmer. And it is bright and punchy, and it just says like summer citrus to me. And it's warming up here. I'm in Georgia. Yeah, winter's mostly over. We may have a few more cool days coming, but I don't think we're gonna have any more hard freezes. It's April. That doesn't really happen like that. So yes, this is really bright, and the shimmer. I've got to do my best to see if I can capture it. But yes, it is Esterbrook Shimmer Tangerine in my TWSBI Eco. rose gold with a broad nib.
All right, here is my Esterbrook Estie in the colorway Sea Glass. It's got a medium nib and it is currently inked with Wearingeul Path. Oh my goodness, I love this ink. Wait, yeah, I just making sure I didn't misspeak. I love this ink. It's so pretty. I first used it in November or December of last year, and it was my daughter again who picked it out. I bought the ink, I swatched the ink, and then I forgot about the ink. And she was picking out an ink for one of my Jinhaos that she had kind of frankenpenned that kind of reminded you of the Grinch with the colors. It was red and green, kind of an olivey green, like this ink. Yes, so she picked this ink, and I was like, wow, that's a good match. I didn't even realize this ink has shimmer in it, okay? I didn't look at the bottom of the vial. And yeah, so this time I looked and I was like, oh wow, it's a shimmer ink, because I like it without the shimmer. It's really pretty. I love this green. So anyway, I am on a tangent. Yes, it's in my Esterbrook Estie Sea Glass with medium nib. We'll see how it does with the shimmer. It's Wearingeul Path, and I love this color. It's so pretty. We'll see how this goes. Up next is my other Estie. I just picked this one up at the end of March. It is the Winter White Estie. It's got a broad nib, and I've got another green going. Me and two greens. I mean green, not teal or turquoise. It is currently inked with Diamine Sugar Snap, and I picked this one. I wanted something fresh. Oh wow, I hope it's okay out there. Sorry about that. I wanted something fresh and springy, and like so many things, I saw this in someone else's video. Don't remember who. I watch videos kind of in the background when I'm doing other stuff, and I don't always remember who I'm looking at. But I saw this and I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure I have that. I do that a lot. I reorganized my ink, so hopefully it won't happen quite as bad. But I don't know, probably it will. Anyway, I thought it was like a really pretty green, and I knew it had shimmer, but I'm like, wow, it really has shimmer, but it's okay. The pen has a broad nib. We'll see how the feed does. My Winter White Estie, and it's currently inked with Diamine Sugar Snap, and it's from the Inkvent calendar of 2023. Moving on down the list. My precious pen. It's so precious. It is Leonardo Momento Zero Grande, and it is the Planetary Nebula model. Colorway, whatever you want to call it, I don't care. I call it pretty. I love this pen. And it is currently inked with Pelikan Edelstein Apatite. I love this ink, and I knew I was going to bring it back for another round. I knew I didn't want to put shimmer in this pen, and a lot of the teals and turquoises that came to my mind have shimmer, and I just didn't want a shimmer. I wanted a standard ink, and I loved Apatite and the Pelikan that came with the ink, so I said, I'm going to use it again. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I love these colors this month. I am just so happy with these colors. It is a total plan. It's a total plan. Unlike last month, which was a total experiment, except for a few, it wasn't cohesive, and I didn't enjoy the experience, and I need to enjoy it. So yes, this Leonardo has a medium nib, if I didn't already say it. And this is the first time I'm inking up the pen. I held out. I am proud of myself. And I love this ink color. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, I love this. This is really going to be a vibe this month. Pelikan Edelstein Apatite in my Leonardo Momento Zero Grande Planetary Nebula.
Alrighty now. Up next is a Pilot Prera. I love this pen. It's so cute. It's so little and it's such a good writer. I tell you, I just look at it and this unassuming little pen makes me happy. I love it. It's got a medium nib and it is currently inked with Ferris Wheel Press Stroke of Midnight. Another ink that I purchased and I don't think I ever used it. I'd have to look back in my book to see, but I don't remember using it because it's just a shade of blue. It's dark. Yeah, yeah. I usually don't post my pens, so when I start writing with this one, I usually go back and post it because it's just a little bit on the short side. But this is a nice little ink, and yeah, I don't know why I didn't use it. I have no answer for that, but we'll see how it goes in this pen. It's got a medium nib, if I didn't already say that, and I just love writing with it. Honestly, I don't know what it is with these Pilot nibs. Are they always so good? Let me know in the comments because all my experiences, except for my one gold nib, the E95S, they're all inexpensive Pilots and they're all good. I don't know. Anyway, up next is a pen I haven't used in forever. It is the Monteverde Mountains of the World. It's got a stub nib. I've only used this pen once before, I think, and is currently inked, and I'm going to butcher the name. Vinta Dugong Bugha? Bugha? I don't know. I think it's a Filipino company, and I don't know how to say that name right, and I apologize for that. I picked up this ink sample quite a while ago, and I never did use it. It is a heavy sheener, and this stub nib is going to show it off, and I guess that's fine. I realize I don't really care too much about heavy sheening inks. I mean, they're nice, but I guess early on I used what is that Colorverse ink? Nitrogen. I was just kind of, oh, like this is nice, but I don't really care. I like shading inks better. I'm all about a nice shading ink. That's all I need to get excited. But yeah, I said, you know what? I'm going to use this. I haven't used it, and let's just see what it's like and go from there. So yeah, it's flowing well in this pen, so I'm happy about that. It is the Monteverde Mountains of the World stub nib, inked up with Vinta Dugong Bugha.
Alrighty, we're in the home stretch. This is my Jinhao Centennial 100, and the style is called Colorful, or the colorway is called Colorful. It's got a medium nib, and it is currently inked with Birmingham Pen Co. Hydrangea. I love this ink. I swatched it. Oh, I think it was early in March. I did a pen swap with my YouTube pen friend Lorelei, and I saw this color, and it totally reminds me of the flower. It's just so pretty, and I am looking forward to writing with this color this month in this pen. It's just like such a springy combination. It's just so nice. I don't know. It feels a little bit on the dry side. I don't know if that is the pen or the ink. Actually, I had nitrogen in this pen before, and it was fine. It was early in my journey, so I'm not going to say with any kind of conviction how I felt about it because I know more now than I knew back then. But it flows nicely. It's got a little feedback, but that's cool. My medium nib Jinhao 100 colorful with Birmingham Pen Co.'s Hydrangea. And next is a redo. I had this inked last month and I've carried it through again to this month. It is my Leonardo Furore with the medium nib. The colorway is Aqua Petra, and it's currently inked with Ferris Wheel Press Aurorealis. I picked this up during the course of March, and it was just not enough time. I did not have a whole month, and it's such a good wet writer. I'm not ready to not write with this pen. I love the colors. It's so great, and we're going to keep it going just a little while longer. Maybe by the end of the month, I'll be ready to move on, but I'm not ready yet. So it's nice and it's wet flowing, and I just love writing with it. It's just been a really good experience. I sometimes have to look and make sure it really has a medium nib because it feels kind of like a broad with this ink. But this is the only ink I've ever used in it, so there's that. Anyway, that is Ferris Wheel Press Aurorealis in my Leonardo Furore medium nib Aqua Petra. Last pen is my Lilac Esterbrook Estie. I love this color. It has a broad nib, and I had it inked last month and maybe in February, I don't remember, with 3 oysters purple gray. And that, I love it. It was really good in here, but it was dark. So I've got something brighter and punchier because it's April. I have got this currently inked with Pilot Iroshizuku Murasaki Shikibu. And I love this bright purple. Oh my God. It's so pretty. I love it. It's so bright. I just needed bright colors this month. And I purposely, I had a plan, y'all, because I wing it like a pro. But I had a plan. I have my palette laid out. It's like the rainbow. I needed to feel the rainbow this month. I love this ink. It is a wonderful ink. All of the Iroshizuku line that I have tried has been amazing. And I love this color. I used this several times in maybe 1 or 2 other pens. I can't remember. But it's great. This ink is so great. And I love the color. And in this pen, oh my gosh, it just totally lifted my spirits because it's so much brighter. Oh, yes. Pilot Iroshizuku Murasaki Shikibu in my Lilac Estie with a broad nib. All right, let's get a little bit closer on the pairings for the month. I love all of it. I love all the greens and, oh my goodness, the Pelikan ink. I love all of these. Let's get some bigger swatches so you can really see these colors. All right, look at this. I love it. I love this so much, especially the hydrangea. Both of the greens, the Sugar Snap and the Path. Look out for the glare on the Vinta ink. Whoa. That's a lot. Look at that red sheen. But I love the colors. I love all these colors. I am looking forward to using these pens this month. And yeah, I know I have 11 pens, but only 2 are piston fillers, so I'm doing good. So yes, here's a last look at the lineup. And I just want to say thank you. If you made it to the end, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being there. I hope this month goes well. I cannot wait to see how it goes. I can't wait to see how these inks perform, especially the ones I've only sampled and haven't even used yet. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Here's a last look at everything. And yeah, I love it. I love it. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.